This is the second part of last week's updates, focusing on upcoming anime shows such as manga adaptations and new projects. The anime adaptation of Reign of the Seven Spellblades light novel series is set to premiere in July and has released its first promo video, key visual, main cast, and staff. The anime is directed by Masato Matson at JC Staff, with Shogo Yasukawa as the series composer, and Sota Suwa as the character designer. The series is published in English by Yen Press and ranked number 1 in the 2020 edition of Takara Jimisha's Kono light novel Ga Sugoi Guidebook. A manga adaptation has also been launched in Kadokawa's Shonen Ace magazine. The anime adaptation of My Unique Skill Makes Me OP Even at Level 1 light novel series has unveiled its first key visual and added characters named Eve Callis Leader and Urza Monsoon. Directed by Yuji Yanase at Meiho Film, the series is scheduled to air in July. Kaito Ishikawa and Rin Kasumi are among the cast, while Kodansha USA Publishing holds the license for the light novel and manga adaptations. Minamoto has concluded the Heiken no Ninja Akabane manga series, with the last chapter being released on the Manga Cross website by Akita Shoten. The manga follows Yutaka Iridori, a businessman who gets sent to the Akabane division, and encounters attractive ninjas who manipulate him. Minamoto has previously worked on Samurai Harem, Asu no Yoichi and Haru Polish. Takashi Seino's manga, Kimi ga Kimona ni Narume ni, is set to conclude in the next issue of Kodansha's weekly Young magazine on March 13. The story revolves around Hajime Kenzaki, who gets involved in the investigation of a terrorist gas attack after spending a night with his childhood friend, Koton Kido, who turns out to be the perpetrator. Sano launched the manga in October 2021, and the 7th volume was recently published. Sano is known for drawing Back When You Called Us Devils manga. Daisuke Hirakawa has been added to the cast of the second season of the anime adaptation of Kazushi Hagiwara's action manga Bastard. Heavy metal, dark fantasy as Randy Rhodes Stein Nobotten, the swordsman, titled Bastard, Ankaku no Hakaishin, Jigaku no Chinkankahan. The new season will premiere on Netflix worldwide in 2023 with the returning staff. First serialized in Weekly Shonen Jump in 1988, the manga has since had an irregular serialization and has over 30 million copies in circulation. It previously inspired a 6-episode original video anime in 1992 to 1993. Bukimi Mickey's manga, Shy, will be adapted into an anime series set to premiere in 2023. Masaomi Ando will direct the series at 8-bit, with Shino Shimoji voicing the protagonist Teru Momijiyama Shy. Serialized since August 2019, the manga initially appeared as a one-shot in Weekly Shonen Champion in January 2017. Akita Shoten released the 18th volume on Wednesday, while Yen Press handles the English release. Toonami will start airing the 5th season of the anime Food Wars. Shokyuji no Soma at 1 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time on March 18. COVID-19 delayed new episodes in April 2020, but the show resumed in July 2020. Toonami previously aired the first 4 seasons, and the manga ended in August 2019. Viz Media published the manga in English, while Shueisha handles the digital English release on its Manga Plus service. The first promotional video for the anime adaptation of Yuji Nakamura's manga, Rokudo no Onna-tachi, has been released, featuring the ending theme song, Love Will Find a Way, by the Rampage and 2 new cast members. The anime will premiere on Tokyo MX on April 7, with additional broadcasts on MBS, BS Asahi, AdX, and Kumamoto Kenman televisions. The series follows a high school boy who receives a magical scroll from his grandfather that causes a delinquent girl to fall in love with him. The manga was serialized in Weekly Shonen Champion and concluded in April 2021. Square Enix's manga Up. Global Service has added Umi Sakurai's A Man and His Cat manga in English. The manga was licensed by Square Enix Manga and Books and has been released in English. The manga has inspired a live-action television series and a game called Aji-san to Nico, Super Miracle Puzzle. The Young Love Comic Aya magazine from Ozora Publishing will stop publishing after its April issue, according to an announcement on its website and Twitter account. Serialized works will be transferred to the Rinai Hakusho Pastel magazine starting in June, and single stories will continue to be released digitally. The magazine has been running for about 30 years. The upcoming Season 2 of The Ancient Magus Bride released a new trailer featuring the ending theme song, Mabanso by Etta. The anime will debut in Japan on April 6 and will be available for streaming worldwide, except Asia, via Crunchyroll. The second season will cover the Gakuen arc and feature the same staff and cast as the first season. The manga series has sold more than 10 million copies worldwide, and it's published in English by Seven Seas Entertainment. According to their official Twitter account, Kore Yamazaki's manga series, The Ancient Magus Bride and Ghost and Witch, are both going on hiatus. The Gakuen arc of The Ancient Magus Bride has ended, and Yamazaki asked fans to wait for the next Kimono arc. The Ancient Magus Bride has over 10 million copies in circulation, inspired an anime, prequel OVA, and new OAD project, and the second season will premiere on April 6. Ghost and Witch released its first volume in September 2021. To Your Eternity Anime announced a third season for the show, which will continue with the This World arc. The second season's final episode aired on Sunday, and Crunchyroll is streaming the series worldwide except in Asia. The manga is published in English by Kodansha USA Publishing, and Crunchyroll is also releasing the manga in English digitally. Manga Up Global has added Meisher Murakami's manga adaptation of Bakuin's novel, I Don't Want to Work Anymore, I Quit Being an Adventurer for Good and You Can't Stop Me. The manga follows X, an E-rank adventurer, who quits his job after 5 years of slaving away at the guild, and discovers that he has a special trait. The story is ongoing and the third volume of the manga will be released on May 11th. The anime adaptation of Katarina's Shangri-La Frontier web novel will debut in October on Crunchyroll. The series follows a top player in the game, Shangri-La Frontier. Toshiyuki Kabuka directs the anime at C2C, with Kazuyuki Fudeyasu supervising and writing the scripts. Ayumi Kurashima serves as character designer and chief animation director, while Monica composes the music. A game adaptation is also being developed by Netmarble. The manga adaptation is published by Kodansha Comics. Thank you for watching. We will continue with the remaining details in part 3.